All right, boys. So you're probably looking at the title and the thumbnail and you're like, this is probably going to be, another video crapping on Facebook or talking about how Facebook is, the next major world evil, just like the Nazis were. No, that's not what this video is going to be about. Although Buddy will be in the background saying hello occasionally. So if you hear him, just drop a comment. Be like, hey, Buddy, how you doing? Anyway, so Facebook has changed their name to Meta or the Metaverse, whatever. Facebook is going full dystopian tech company right now, which is, it's what Facebook has always been. It's just now they're making it blatantly obvious. So, it's really no news whatsoever. It's really not even worth talking about. Facebook has always been doing questionable things. So I don't think it's really any surprise that they're just going full-blown like dystopian look for their company, which is their choice. Awesome. I'm not here to really even talk about the name change of Facebook because, let's be honest, it's not even worth talking about. They changed their name to Metaverse, which makes it even more blatantly obvious that Facebook is trying to create their own little universe in which they control your entire life. I don't see how this is any new. Like, they changed their name. That's really it. There's no real news to talk about there. I do want to go ahead and talk about the fact that I don't like Facebook. I think Facebook is, it's a net negative for humanity as a whole. Like, only your grandma says that Facebook has improved her life. And even then, she has no idea at the amount of information that's been fed to her. That's wholly inaccurate, but whatever. Facebook really doesn't help anybody. I don't like using it. That being said, I still own a Quest 2, and I think it's the best damn product available when it comes to VR right now. If you want to get into VR and have that kind of experience, which, let's be honest, if you don't want to get into VR because X, Y, and Z, I'm sorry, you are missing out on one of the best experiences ever. There's just no other way. If you don't like VR or just aren't interested in it, bro, I'm sorry, man. VR has been one of the most incredible experiences of my life. There's nothing, buddy. I understand you want to go outside. I understand. Get a little anxious here. We'll go after I record this. Look, VR is amazing. It just is. It's an amazing experience. The reason I own a Quest 2 is because I'm not paying $1,000 for a VR headset. I will happily pay $300, $400 for a headset because that's what a console costs. And look, that's essentially what my VR headset is. It's a gaming console that I slap to my face, and it's incredible. The reason I still use the Quest 2, and I would still tell you, even if you fucking hate Facebook, go and buy it. One, you're not going to be able to get the VR experience anywhere else like the Quest 2. For the price that it is the incredibly immersive. Does the immersion in VR there's no English word to come across the amount of insane experiences you can have in VR that are incredibly immersive and would, quite frankly, make you forget about your entire life while you play it. It's amazing. Going out and having drinks with your friends at a VR like club, and while you're all in your kitchens taking shots, it is incredible. Being able to cheers with the boys, hear everyone take their shot, and it's just... I can't do VR justice, man. It's great. You need to go out and try VR. The reason I would say buy the Quest 2 is because it's super cheap, and it's essentially just an Android smartphone. So, yes, when you get your Quest 2, Facebook owns it, and most likely if you turn it on, set it up, we'll have to make a Facebook account, although just make a fake one. Let's be real. Just don't put your real info on it. Make a fake one. When they ban you or whatever, cool, it don't matter. Just use SideQuest and you can get all of your apps sideloaded onto it and play it there. Without your Facebook, it really doesn't matter. You can get one and not use Facebook. And here's the best part. Eventually, it will be cracked. Because again, it's an Android phone with, VR stuff built into it. All it takes is someone taking the ROM that's currently out for it, a team of people getting together, working on it, and removing all of the Facebook bits while keeping everything that needs the Quest 2 to work in there, and then just allowing you to use side quests to sideload all of your apps onto it, or use some type of more open source VR platform that will eventually come down the road for sure. There's already a team, as far as I know, that is working on jailbreaking, or whatever you want to call it, just removing all the Facebook bits. It's already being worked on. That's why I say the Quest 2 is my favorite piece of hardware, and it's from Facebook, and I don't care. Because, well, VR is incredible, and I'm very happy that I was willing to give up the freedom of not having to even touch Facebook with a 10-foot pole, just to have a VR experience. It's great. It's fantastic. I still won't make a VR account, or a Facebook account, give them all my info, piss right on off. But that being said, I will happily use my Quest 2 and love it to death. So I want to get your feedback. I don't know. English is breaking down for me right now because I know Buddy needs to go outside and I need to get on it. Anyway, I want to hear your feedback. Do you think that the Quest 2 will get jailbroken? Do you think that it's okay to have a Facebook account just for the fact that you can play VR? And then also, what steps would you take if you were going to get a Quest 2 and it wasn't already jailbroken? What steps would you take to ensure that Facebook couldn't get most, if not any, of your information so you could play VR? I'm very interested to hear some feedback on this video. I wanted to go ahead and say thank all of you guys for the support and everything I've been getting recently. It's awesome. I do want to go ahead and address something. I have an old video that's been getting some very negative feedback and been getting people riled up. If you're one of those people and you know what I'm talking about here, just want to go ahead and say sorry, and I hope you're okay, and I hope I didn't offend you too much. That wasn't the intent of the video at all. If you have no idea what I'm talking about here, don't worry about it. It won't affect you. It's okay. Now, I do want to go ahead and say thank you to my Patreon supporters, my patrons over on Patreon. All right, so these fantastic people support me over on Patreon: Arch Center, Joris, Joshua Lee, Gentoo is Fun Too, Papa Smurf, and of course, Matt from the Linux Cast. Thank all of you guys for your support over on Patreon. It means a lot. There's also a link to merch down in the description, so you can pick up some great designs for Matt and the Linux Cast, and also my channel. So check out that merch. I'm really happy about it. Let me know what you think of it, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video very soon. Bye.